stream was super fucked at the beginning.
Wooden rocker?
No longer the wooden rocker.
Oh my god, he's
He's on a come up.
gaming.
He's on a come up.
He's gaming.
Dude, I don't know if we can talk anymore.
Dude, it was so funny. I called my mom on the way home from volleyball. We were talking, and she was asking me about Christmas and stuff. She was like, I mean, do you need anything like for like your desk setup and stuff? And I was like, oh no, actually, I just bought this chair a couple of days ago. And she's like, now don't get rid of that rocking chair. I was like, I didn't plan on it. And she was like, I rocked you as a baby in that chair. You better not be getting rid of that chair.
I need to do one thing real quick. I gotta switch this fucking cam up. It's testing that for the first time.
Yeah, that's one of the greatest albums of all time.
Let's go.
Okay. I wrote something on a whiteboard over here.
Try this.
And I was trying to figure out what it was.
That's
'cause
better.
I think I just kind of haphazardly wrote it, and it's that.
Okay, now we're in business.
Now we're busy.
I'm gonna do what I've done in the past and say that I probably have the most notes, so I'll finish up. I'll fill in the blanks.
Okay. Let's see. Well, on my note,
well, we started this session with Material, right? Figuring out that he's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. So found that out.
Immediately upon exiting, getting confronted by Officer Tinkerton.
That's right.
Yeah. Immediately finding me very sus.
Aoife completely ruining Zindrath's reputation.
Yeah.
He was quite upset about that at the end.
Yeah.
We reunite with what's his name? Cole's character. Forget his name. Julep. I accuse him of stealing my things.
The cube. The cube.
The cube is gone.
Oh, right. That's right.
The cube is gone.
And we learned that Julep was very close with one of the head characters, Dimavir.
Yeah,
Mhm.
the apothecary.
He took that one pretty hard.
He did. Never seen Julep like that.
Yeah.
Very down.
See, we split up to where Ingu and Aoife went to interrogate the dead. And Julep and I went over to Dimavir's lab to search around, learned that gunpowder and fire salts are missing, and that this weird fungus that's similar to what was growing off of that tree was grown out of like the blood spatters.
Which I don't think I totally like knew this last time. I don't know if Julep would have known either, I guess, but there was a bridge got blown up.
Yep.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
in the picture, it's blown up in the picture, but it looks like there was a magical effect.
They did patchwork to it. That was been established.
Okay.
They did like some magical
Like
things.
So
force barriers that were put on there.
That was something Julep was not around for.
So
them discussing
the
that.
explosives have already been used to.
Potentially.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know how much they took.
Right.
How much
Right.
they used.
Right.
And you say you found some of the fungus in a blood vial, and you're carrying it around with
It
you.
was in the
blood.
blood on the dried blood on the ground.
Scraped some up and put it in a vial to
Yeah.
Gotcha.
show you
Yeah,
all.
yeah, okay. And then, we went to go to the morgue, and good old Wando made an appearance and convinced me to speak with the dead.
Yeah.
I did so. Got little information, and then The Last of Us style, they started coming back to life, and we ended them, yeah?
Yeah.
We did get both from Julep and Demavir, speaking with the dead, that, yeah, Apollos is it. He did it, motherfucker. But yeah, we don't know about Smudge. I think Magirial mentioned Smudge. No, who mentioned Smudge?
I think it was Demavir that mentioned Smudge.
Demavir mentioned, yeah, someone else with them named Smudge.
Yep.
And then Fignor knew nothing. He just got killed. He got murked.
Yeah.
And Officer Tinkerton got killed.
Yeah, Officer
Yeah.
Tinkerton got killed.
Apollo got the drop on Tinkerton and killed him.
Yep.
That he was like on his way heading for was it the Autumn Queen? As Tristani was showing up.
Yep. And Tristani has some knowledge of me. Not quite sure how, but she
Yeah,
does.
did she recognize you?
It seemed like she knew all about me, and like she could foretell a prophecy with me of some sort of kind.
Yeah.
She's like, you don't know what you're gonna do yet, but you're gonna do the right thing.
That's right. Yeah. Because like she said that to us in the throne room right before. The two of them went to talk in the Autumn Queen's chambers, right? And we stayed out in the throne
Well, I
room.
presented Tinkerton's sword to the Queen as well. But this was before all that. We went up to the Queen, discussed all of our concerns about what was going on, how urgent it is, and she seemed too calm.
Did we tell her it was Apollos? Did we say that?
Yeah, we told her to.
Yeah, because we showed her the blade and was like, "Bro, this ain't the Bard's blade."
For the fact that like she was like he's still on the loose. She was very like, well, I got to do this stuff first. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then who all was it went to the? So we were left with the Bard that you like killed his image, right?
Yeah.
And then Tristani and the Queen. Wait.
Yeah, they went into the Autumn Queen's chambers.
Does the Autumn Queen have a name?
Just Autumn Queen.
Autumn Queen.
Okay.
You can refer to her as Your Highness if you would like.
Okay.
You wouldn't dare learn her real name.
Got it.
Yeah. We powered
Autumn.
material.
Her real name is Autumn.
You did that.
Oh my God, that's right. Yeah.
He is way gone. Yeah, essentially we just don't want the mushrooms to be spreading anywhere, or the fungus.
Yeah. Yeah.
Last of Us.
The very last thing that happened was you guys, Eva kind of like scoped out the chambers where the Queen was and was like, all right, there's guards in there. She's chilling. They're good. And there was a crowd kind of gathered outside, like a welcoming crowd outside the throne room. And you guys are kind of inside the throne room still. And that's the last thing that happened. Was you guys just kind of sitting there and then accepting the fact that the Autumn Queen really is not asked about the impending doom that seems to be approaching.
You know what we have to point out as well? Anything within a 10-foot radius of me is dying.
Yeah.
Extremely low level stuff, yeah.
Just hanging around in the wilderness, in this Autumn Queen fortress.
Yeah.
And if any holy water's around, Kabayan.
So wait, are you killing the fungus on site then?
I never got close enough to any of it.
Fungus is strong.
Yeah.
She's been
higher than CR0.
Yeah.
The fungus is higher than CR0. That's broken.
But I never got close enough to the trees or anything like that. I was always on the path or in the castle.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So if it ever comes into play, just remember everything dies.
Oh, I remember.
I remember. To the infirmary with like any hurt people, that probably was a problem.
Yeah.
No, yeah, you're the one that killed Majiro.
Sorry,
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, so we can just pick up with, you guys are in this throne room, with the knowledge that Apollos, for sure, it has murdered people, and there is some individual named Smudge that's involved. That is, as far as the investigation, that's what you guys know for sure. Facts.
And the last thing the Queen told us was to go get some rest. Or
yes.
Just to relax, yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
So it's not to really investigate anymore, just to rest for the night.
Yeah. She seems really chilled out about the whole situation, which is strange.
Don't you all find it strange? There's just no urgency in anyone.
Well, I mean, Tristani's here, and if Tristani's here, then, you know, no more bad shit could happen, surely.
Right.
She's too powerful. She wouldn't let it happen.
Too powerful. Do you know about her?
Tristani did here before
Oh.
or after Tinkerton was killed?
What was the
It was
question? Sorry.
after. It was
I
after.
was in character, just asking
Oh.
everyone.
Gotcha.
I believe it was after.
Yeah, but now that she's here, we should be fine. The queen's with her. She should be safe. We should be okay.
So you put your life in the hands of Tristani.
She's so powerful. Like, I've only heard tales of her, but
Tell
there's
me.
no way. There's no way Apollos could. No. They're safe in there at least. Out here, I mean, fuck. Just starts looking up around. Because didn't weren't we told, didn't Tinkerton say that he, like, dropped on him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He like
He did.
legit dropped from the rafters on top of him.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm, like, fucking looking around.
Well, where do you suppose he is?
I mean, I
Does
don't
he have,
know. Up
do you have
somewhere?
chambers around here?
Apollos, yeah. Everybody that's inside the court has their own personal chambers. So Apollos would have his own chambers, and you would be pretty knowledgeable where that is, as you also have a chambers here.
Just find it odd is all.
Well,
Everyone just seems to bat an eye at all this.
I have a hard time reconciling that. Her Grace, I mean, I understand if she would be maybe flustered, overwhelmed, shooing us away now that Tristani's here, but why is she so calm? I mean, I know in the material plane, and especially here in the Fae, I mean, do we think that she could have been charmed in any way?
Well, according to Julep, she's too powerful to be charmed.
well, you're talking about the queen, right?
I was.
I mean, Tristani's here.
Tristani this, Tristani that.
I
What have you
mean-
heard about Tristani?
She knew she's all powerful. She knew you, and you've never met, right?
Right?
Crazy.
PM.
Yeah.
What does Tristani look like?
Tristani is she kind of has like on a very like sleek green dress, and her hair is like made like she's got brown hair, but it's like got leaves and like sticks sticking out of it, but it doesn't look disheveled. Everything looks like purposefully placed inside of her hair. She looks very clean. She kind of has a slight glow about her, like in presence. It's not very noticeable, but if you look at her, she just has this like glowing skin, glowing aura around her. And she's pretty tall. She's like 7.5 feet tall. Very slim build, and appears pretty young, probably like late 20s, is what she appears to be.
What race?
She is like an elf, an Eladrin. What is everybody's passive perception?
Mine
Always
is
a good question.
terrible. Mine's 13.
16.
16.
16, 15. Okay, cool.
I don't like that.
Always a good
Cool is not cool, actually. It's quite the opposite.
Well, the Queen seems to think we should take a rest, but I don't think I can rest easy with this looming over my shoulder.
It's getting a bit late in the day, but I fear as the day draws to a close, might just be even more reason Apollos can get back to work. There's been a killing per night. Should we check his chambers?
Or it wouldn't hurt.
I mean, I don't think we'll find him there, but we might be able to find something.
Right. Maybe some information about Smudge, the Smudge character, or any other incriminating evidence we can bring forth to the Queen. Right now, it's just our word. Yeah, well, guess also Tinkerton's dead body, but. Weird.
I mean, you don't have any other leads, really. Racking through all the people that I know, is there anyone else, like, associated with Apollos that we might be able to go, like, question?
I mean, there's like other. I mean, a bunch of other people.
Like, who was the
interacted.
closest to Apollos?
The closest to Apollos? Apollos
That would
wasn't
be, like,
exactly. It was probably you.
Damn.
He didn't really have a lot of friends. He was kind of the prankster, and therefore wasn't really close with anybody. But you, like, if you remember me saying, you kind of like hung around him a lot, and then you thought of him as a friend, and he just kind of bullied you.
Okay.
Julep's not really that cool in the court.
That's not true. Don't listen to them.
Of course it's not. Of course it's not.
Don't listen to the narrator.
Yeah, Bigsby
I mean-
Bigsby said that. And I said, don't listen to him. None of you can fucking understand.
You guys can question. There's other people in the court along. There's Rurig. You can question him. Fortuna. There is the gnome, Grobon, that you guys met.
He was out by the trees, is that right? Or no? That's
Grobon
It
was
was challenging Gingu to fight.
yeah in the halls, I believe. The rumpus room. He wanted to go to the rumpus room.
Oh, that's
Doesn't
right.
stand a
That's
chance.
right.
There's Zindrath.
Yeah.
The bard. I mean, you kind of pissed him off, but you can talk to him. And there's other people on the court that you guys have not met or talked
How many people are dead? There's Dimavir. There's Giriel.
Dimavir, Magiriel,
Fignor,
Fignor?
and Pinkerton.
and Tinkerton.
Tinkerton, yeah.
And
you guys
Tinkerton-
know are dead.
Fignor. Wait, who is Fignor again?
The other.
Fignor
previous
was the
jester,
court
right?
jester. Yeah.
Okay, so
And-
Tinkerton is the only one that isn't like a member of like the court, like a titled.
Yeah, he was.
Because he was the
He's
head
just part of the
Kingsguard,
guard.
was he not?
Yeah,
Yeah, he was. I believe that he was the head Kingsguard.
All right, well,
Queen's Guard.
listen. There's already 4 people that we've lost in the court, and it seems like he's specifically targeting people in the court. I think that we should gather the remaining court members, because, like I said, the Queen's with Tristani. Surely to God, she's fine. But the rest of the people, they're on their own. Right, Zindrath?
You guys framed me for murder.
Yeah, but now we're trying to prevent your murder. And that was an accident, I think, as I look to Eof, or Afi.
Aoife.
Aoife. I'm sorry. I barely know you.
I
Julep
know-
fucked that up.
How do I know that you're not gonna kill me?
Oh well.
I mean,
he promised.
Meaning no offense. If we wanted that, it would be done.
that was a harsh way of putting it.
Now I really don't want to go.
Listen, we're on your side. We're on your side here. We're trying to protect you. I want to use panache.
Is that a spell? What's
It's a feature.
Panache, I'm gonna use it.
I'm gonna make a persuasion check contested by his insight check. On a
Okay,
success,
You can use a
uh,
physical dice for it.
on a success, it is charmed by me for 1 minute.
Okay. He rolls.
Okay, I rolls
And it's against his insight, right?
against his insight.
My
Okay.
God.
He
I
got
got-
a 10.
I got a 32.
32.
Oh my fuck.
Come on!
He used Panache. He sits there for a second, blank stare. Ah, Julep. I always kind of liked you. Definitely more than Apollos. That's
Exactly.
fine. What do you need from me? What are we doing?
Well, let's just go and gather the rest of the court members to make sure that you guys are all safe.
All right. Let's see.
So, Fortuna and my good friend Rurig.
All right. I don't know where Rurig is, but I do know where Fortuna is. I believe last I saw her, she was organizing a welcoming party out front for Tristani in the courtyard. So she's probably still there. Rurig, I don't know.
I mean, I think we should worry about the lives that are left here before we go hunting the invisible Apollos, who probably isn't in his room to begin with.
I agree with whatever he says. Julep
I
is
pat
a
him. I
tactician.
pat him on the calf.
Say, Gooby, should we let Bob Barker know what we learned?
Sure, it wouldn't hurt for him to know.
That's going to be out where Fortuna is, kind of, right? Like in the same direction.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
2 birds.
I'll be right back. DM, will you check your DMs?
I will.
DM.
DM. Well,
Oh,
it is
shit.
it is one way that we can satisfy the Queen's request of us taking a break as well. Gather everyone here in the throne room. Just set up a makeshift little bedding for the night. Someone could keep watch.
Not sure I like the passive approach, but guess it's all we've got.
Would you rather?
Brute force? Yes.
Kind of itching myself. He just seems to be quite a slippery little bugger. Would anyone have any sort of resource that we could use to try to locate him within the grounds of the castle? I don't personally.
Fortunately, no. If I spent some time meditating with life and whatnot, I could actually garner some information from them. It would take several hours.
Okay. All the more reason then to give Julep's plan a shot.
Let me. Never mind.
First one we know of is Fortuna. I didn't get her. I can speak with Bob.
Did you say Tristani was from... Did she have any, like, pre-scheduled arrangement to come here, or is she coming because of what's happening?
The only thing that you know is that her coming here is like an extreme rarity. She hardly ever leaves the center of the Feywild. And that's about it. You don't know. It was just kind of like a message was sent to the queen, like letting her know, like, hey, Tristani's coming. And then that's about it. That's all that you know. She hardly ever leaves the Serene Swamp. She's usually pretty hard stuck there.
Any ideas as to why Tristani's here? Seems like oddly convenient timing.
I don't think even the Queen let on as why she came.
Yeah, none of us have any info on that, right?
Sorry, I was answering.
Has she ever visited before?
Not that you know of. Not
Okay.
that Julep knows of. Yeah.
Okay.
Like this is an oddity.
Yep.
And a rare. Yeah. It's.
Could explain a bit of why the Queen was so dead set on meeting with her.
Just find it odd that it's my first time here in the Feywild. She happens to make her first journey over here, and she knows exactly who I am.
Well, like I said, she's all powerful.
Quite unsettling. All powerful, she might be. But very suspicious.
She's like super powerful. Like the tales that I've heard of her, she can like. I heard of people who've been in the swamp, and it's just full of butterflies. The whole thing's just filled with butterflies to the brim. But it's really just a swamp.
Is that
The whole thing.
green swamp? The green swamp? Is that what I heard earlier?
The Serene Swamp is what it's called.
Serene.
Where Tristani is from. Here, I will do this real fast. So, you guys are. You guys are here in the bottom right down here. The Serene Swamp is all the way up here, kind of right dead smack in the middle of Feywild.
Interesting.
Julep, I don't think has been there. No, Julep wouldn't have been there. But basically, what's known about the Serene Swamp from people of the Feywild is it's pretty much like the Feywild's Feywild. Like, even the Feywild creatures, not a lot makes sense there. And the trickery is like on times 10. And time moves differently there than the Feywild. Like, it is like the hub for weird and supernatural.
Well, if you are, I share your concern about the Queen's demeanor and
Quite nonchalant.
the random, rare arrival of this powerful being that somehow recognizes you. The Queen hired me to look in to this whodunit to begin with. If we want, maybe I stay back while you all go out to Fortuna and Bob. I could see if she would let me sit in under the veil of giving a more detailed report of what we've found so far. I could keep my ears open. Report back.
If she lets you in, I think that's a fine idea. It seems we've reached a dead end.
Give it a shot. I'll start motioning towards the door.
Cool. You guys get to the door, and it's just a giant crowd kind of blocking the way of people kind of sitting outside and like the welcoming party, basically. You can try to shove your way through. You can try to ask nicely.
I want to fly above them.
Use intimidate.
Gang, all right.
He's just gonna kind of be between them.
That's so good. Oh, that painted such a cool image.
Yeah.
It's
So, Gooby just starts kind of, yeah.
yeah.
Julep starts flying, and Gangu, you use your intimidation.
Yeah, wisdom
Alright.
14 save. on the entire
Cool.
crowd.
Yeah, this is the
Trying to
crowd.
part the ways like Moses.
Yeah, they're just like commoners, so they get plus nothing. They roll a 17.
Oh my god. All right.
They're excited.
Tristani's here. We can't.
Well, then
She's got to come back out.
I use my strength.
Okay, cool. Let's see how they do strength-wise. Did they do less? They get a 6.
I may use an athletics just for shits and gigs.
Yeah.
I got 31.
Oh yeah. You just kind of walk and like yeah, you just barrage right through the crowd.
From Julep's
try-
perspective, he just sees people like flying each direction.
Yeah. Well, Aoife, now they're behind Gangu. There's a clear path out.
That crowd was around the door,
Yes.
the outside, right? Aoife was gonna motion towards the queen's chambers to try to see if the queen will let her sit in.
Okay. Cool. So you go to the queen's chambers. Are you knocking?
Mm-hmm.
All right, you knock. And after a few moments, the door opens, and one of the queen's guards kind of open up the door. Aoife.
Would I know his name?
It's just a guard.
Yeah. Good sir.
Yes.
Apologies for the interruption. I was hoping to maybe sit in order to give a more detailed report of our findings on Apollos' killings to the queen.
Well, and then kind of from behind, interrupting. No, it's fine. Let him come in. The queen kind of motions, or let her come in. The queen motions for you to walk inside. And you walk inside, and the guard shuts the door behind, and he gets back in his post, and the queen kind of points to a chair nearby that you can pull up to the table that they're sitting at.
I will do so. I'll
Very
just
good.
respectfully wait for any signal from her. More so just wanted to,
Yeah.
get
We'll come
her
back
on
to
her.
you
Yeah.
in a moment. All right. The rest of you guys make it to one of the doors that leads outside to the courtyard. It does require the knock to get out. Which,
What's the
I'd give it a
approach look
shot.
like? Okay.
all right, I got the DC in my head.
Hey, a nat 20 minus 1, 19.
Oh my gosh.
Gingu, like he does it like perfect. You've never heard it more perfect, Julep, in your life.
I
door
like to
opens.
look over and see the guard that's been laughing at me the whole
Yes,
time.
yeah, that elf, he just kind of looks at you and gives you like a little smirk. There you go, son. There you go.
Yes,
And then-
four times the job.
And then he goes on about his business. The door swings open, and out in the courtyard you see 2 tree ants that have kind of taken root on either side of Bob Barker, kind of like in the water. And there's just a crowd kind of like ogling over them, and you can see Fortuna over near Bob Barker, kind of up on a makeshift like pedestal, like trying to like tell people to like move or, go on about their business now that the welcoming party's over. Please, just go on. There's nothing more to see here. Leave these poor tree ants alone. They've made a long journey. Some of the crowd starts dispersing.
I would like to walk forward close enough to where I get within one of the tree ants' distances and start seeing its leaves start to fall. Feel an inner sense of self-pity and like disdain.
Okay.
And turn away from the group and just kind of sit by myself off to the side.
Okay. We'll come back to you in just a second. So Gooby and Julep, you guys approach Fortuna? Is that what you're doing? All right.
And where's Zindrath for this?
Going up to
Oh, Zindrath followed you out.
Okay, cool.
Zindrath following you, yeah. How long does this last for?
So the charm lasts for a minute.
Uh-huh.
It's been a
Okay.
minute.
Yeah.
The knock takes 30 seconds.
Yeah. He still followed you, but he's kind of acutely aware that some sort of magic was used on him, but he's already kind of along for the ride, so he's out here now. But he's not gonna be entirely
I'll just do
Seven
another
to you.
panache on him to make him believe it didn't.
Did you use some sort of what is it insight?
No, of course not.
You got a nat 1. Oh, silly me.
Another minute.
Julep and Goober, is that your name?
Gooby.
Gooby, I'm so sorry. It's been a wild day, and honestly a wild week this past week. What can I do for you? Do you guys need any help with the investigation?
Well, we pretty confident in at least one of the suspects, but unfortunately, we're concerned about the safety of some of the other members of the court.
Oh, who do you suspect? Who is? Are you sure? Are they the one that's been killing everyone? How do you know?
Well, Mr. Tinkerton's dying words were that it was Apollos.
And have you been able to talk to him? What has he said?
We haven't been able to catch him, which is why we're concerned about the safety of the rest of you.
I see. That is most troubling. This.
Yeah, we decided that it'd be best to round up the remaining court members so that
Yeah.
we're all hanging out together. We can watch each other's backs.
Well, I
We just gotta find Rurik, and then that'll be all of them.
I'll tell you what. I will go. I will find Rurik myself. I think I know where he's at. You guys stay here, and I'll return very shortly with him. Sound good?
Well, the whole idea is to have us all together. So, we'll go with you.
Well, your friend. Where's Aoife? She's not here, and your friend over there doesn't seem to be wanting to be around people.
He's...
I'll buzz up, look over where Gingu is.
I think I'll be perfectly fine and safe. Don't worry about that. Surely not in a big crowd. He wouldn't dare attack me.
Well-
And if you guys stay here, I know exactly where to find you. That way we don't have to all sift through the crowd and make a big huff and puff about everything.
It's quite easy for us. Julep just kind of flies over, and I... this, and just kind of jiggle.
Yes, well,
And I just
but the tree ants, they maybe they know something. You could talk with them.
Well, where's Rurik?
I know where he's at. I can go find him. I'll bring him back. I promise.
Well, we'll go with you. And we'll bring Zindrat, and that'll be all the court members together except for Rurik. And the queen, but she's with Responding, so she's fine.
There's no reason for you to follow. I will go myself.
How often does, have I seen that
Like-
from her?
Never.
I'll go from buzzing to just drop down to the ground.
I'm sorry. It's been a very stressful day. And like a week, like I said, I will go find Rurik. Don't worry about that.
Tuna, do you remember what you happened to go to Emivir's lab for?
Oh, I think it was some books, I believe.
I'm gonna insight check that immediately.
I will help. Bigsby's been leaning over my shoulder, scratching his chin the whole time.
And you got a 30?
Mhm.
Make sure I'm doing. Yeah, okay. Would you roll naturally?
Naturally was a 19.
Okay.
Thanks for good.
So, the slightest little inkling that she seems, I mean, it's obvious that she's disheveled. But the slightest little inkling she might be withholding something from you.
All right. Well, we did
She's acting
look
a
through
little
several of her
suspicious.
books, or several of his books, but I don't think we found anything pertinent at the moment.
Yes. Sorry for raising my voice. I don't do that very often. But I wasn't able to find the books that I needed in his office. Like I said, I'll be back. I'll find Rurik. You can just stay here. If you must come with me, you may. But I think it's best if you stay.
How much respect has Fortuna gained from? How much should Julep respect Fortuna based on our past? I would assume a fuck
Fortuna
ton.
is a very intelligent individual.
Yeah.
And she kind of talks to you, Julep, specifically like she's talking to a child.
Okay.
Like very like passive aggressively, like demeaning conversations are usually had with her.
well, just give me a second. And then I'm going to turn around and start having a little back and forth with Bigsby.
Okay. While you're doing that, Gengu, you see something kind of shiny while you're sitting there thinking to yourself, feeling out of place. You see something kind of shiny a little bit ways down the trail where you guys are kind of at. You guys are all kind of around the tree right now. Gengu, you're over there
Yeah,
on that bridge still.
position.
Yeah. You kind of see something shiny kind of coming from over here. It catches your eye. You just see it past Bob Barker, past some of his tree limbs, and it just kind of catches your eye.
Now's not the time, Wanda. Don't be pulling this.
It's not me, but might be something. Might be something we could use.
At that moment, I see some frogs on a lily pad slowly creep toward me, rot and die into the water.
More souls.
Wanda.
Yeah.
I don't like what you're doing to me, Wanda.
What?
What is
We're
it?
one. We're together. It's me and you.
Well, I've lived without you, Wanda,
No,
but now I don't think I can.
no.
I'm
You're
gonna
living
need you
with
to
me.
finish This investigation, Wanda. We're gonna have to cooperate.
Yeah. Cooperating.
And at that moment, the gleam catches my eye.
What do you see, boy?
I'm not quite sure. I take one step closer and notice more things, more lily pads dying, more
Mhm.
fish coming up from the water. Are you doing this to me, Wanda?
What? No. I mean, I'm killing stuff, but I'm not. That's shiny thing's not me. It's not me.
Is there a possibility you could stop killing stuff? I'm sick of death surrounding me.
No chance. Me not killing stuff's like, it's like living stuff not breathing,
I see.
which is what I'm trying to do. Suck all the air out, take the life force away.
How about you take some rest, Wanda? I'm gonna go investigate.
No, we only get gains here. We grind.
Yeah.
Wanda. Can't live with you, can't live without you. And I make my way up these stairs this way.
Okay.
Away from the trees, all the bushes at the entrance kind of die off, and
Yep.
my way over here to the broken bridge. Are people mending it right now? Or like
This
construction
part,
at the
this is not broken.
time? Okay.
Ignore that. That's just part of the map.
I'm gonna get right here, the same exact mirrored position that I was, and look this way.
All right. Roll a perception check for me.
Got you.
Big roll.
An 8.
Shit.
It was a 2 plus 6.
With an 8, it's you see a familiar. It's covered in trees, but you see a very familiar looking hand waving back and forth. It seems to be Harpy in his original form. That arm waving towards you.
Hoppy. Hoppy. Hoppy!
You hear no response. I mean, some people start looking at you.
And I jump into the water.
All right, you jump in, and people are just kind of looking at you. Back over with you guys.
And I don't swim, I sink to the bottom.
Oh, I think your friend just drowned. I'll go find Rurig while you rescue your friend. And she turns.
No, that's
Would we have heard? Would we have heard?
That's convenient.
I mean, you heard a giant Gengu splash into the water, yeah.
I like to imagine sizzling as I go down because I'm so hot.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some bubbles coming up.
Harpy, is that something they kill before you jump in the water in the material realm?
I've never heard it. And then I'm gonna buzz up and look over, and what do I see, like water-wise, or like do I see ripples, or what's up?
You see kind of do a perception check. See if you can track Gengu through the water.
Okay, I've got
It's not gonna be
Bigsby.
that hard.
I've got Bigsby helping. Natural 20.
Yeah, it's a very like clear day, and you can see straight through the water, and you see Gengu like muscling his way through the resistance of the water straight towards.
I'm
I'll-
some gigs. I'm gonna see how big my splash is. Oh, it's a big splash. It's a big splash.
Okay, I buzz over to right above the water. And I'm gonna message down to Gingu. I think I can do that at will. Let me double check first. Yeah, I'm gonna message down to Gingu, and I'm gonna say, Gingu, what are you doing? What's is this like against the rules?
What, messaging through water?
No, like the rules of the court in this water, getting in this water.
It's not normal.
Gingu, this isn't like a pool. Most people don't go swimming in here. What are you doing? Are you okay? Are you gonna be okay down there?
Now's not the time to change your voice and mess with me, Wando.
But no, it's Julep. It's Julep. It's me, Julep.
It's that fucking idiot. Get him out of your head.
Get out of my head. Get out of my head.
Yeah,
What do you mean get out of your head? No, are you okay?
And I just keep trucking through the
You
water.
hear doot, doot, doot.
I'm just walking slow motion at the bottom. Of the
Just buzzing back and forth above the water. Like,
I mean, you're tracking every movement. You're like, he's got 5
While
stars.
this
Police
is happening,
coming
I specifically tried to watch Fortuna as she's walking off to see where she goes.
up. She goes over the bridge that Gangu was kind of chilling on, and then goes up to this door and starts doing the knock to get in the door.
We haven't been that direction, have we?
You have not.
No idea what's on the other side.
I want.
Go and walk over to where Julep is hovering over Jingu, I guess.
Okay. You're kind of at the edge of the bridge. Yeah, that's about right.
I want to like start looking for in the direction that he's moving.
Okay.
Look
Yeah,
ahead.
roll a perception check for me there, cheese.
20, 30.
Julep didn't see Harpy before when he was in Gangu 2.0, right?
I don't think so. It was when we were outside of Orlos.
Yeah.
I don't know if we had met Harpy because I don't think we had made it to
Port
I think we
Branicore?
made it to Port
Because
Branicore
this
by that
was-
time.
Yeah,
It
this
was early.
was
Yeah. So I don't think you know who would know this, but you see another automaton of some kind.
Okay.
Very slinky looking arms.
Yeah.
And this like smile, this weird like grill looking metal smile, and it's just waving one arm.
Oh shit! Gingu, there's a guy over there. He looks like you, kinda.
Shut him up.
Get out of my head.
What do you mean? What? Look.
I'm just gonna keep on trucking.
I'm gonna just, yeah, follow him.
You eventually get to the shore of where you saw Harpy Sandy. Climb ashore, and you can see Harpy kind of waving towards you and poking out and smiling.
Harpy, is that you?
He holds a finger to his mouth, and he stops waving, and then he beckons you to follow him, and he turns, and if you see here, there's like a structure with a door. It's kind of flooded,
Yeah.
and he begins trudging in through that door there.
What's that door?
You don't know?
I don't. Okay. Gingu, I don't know if we should go over here. This place is like covered up. People don't go here often. Like people don't jump in though. That's not a pool. This isn't a place people go. I don't think this is a good idea. I don't know who this guy is. Who are you?
Then I suppose you turn around and leave me be.
Harpy doesn't turn. He just keeps going.
But the people, the court. We gotta take care of them.
Julep, is everything all right?
No. Gingu's just like going along with whoever this is.
Julep, how about you make yourself useful and find my cubic gate for me?
I don't know where the cubic gate is.
Yeah, he stole it. It was him.
So after Doobie asked and Julep answered, Doobie's gonna snake his way through the water from
Okay.
the edge where he's with them.
Cool. You kind of like dissolve into like the H2O and like
I'm imagining
Osmosis Jones it.
Yeah.
The shape of a snake and just kind of
yeah. You
through.
get to the other side. You see Gingu about to go in this doorway. Julep like plead with him not to, and you can see this other metallic-looking figure slowly sinking down. This door leads straight down to some steps that go down into a very dimly lit area. You don't see any light.
Hello, friend. I'm Doobie.
He's like further down in the tunnel already, and he's
Yes.
not turning around.
I know you're Gooby. We've met before.
God, there's two
He's the other one.
Now, I appreciate y'all's hospitality, but I have to go about this alone. And are there any doors to this chamber?
Yeah, you're standing like it's just this open doorway, but there's no like nothing to close it.
I would like to just turn without their approval and go down.
I just turned to Gooby. Like fuck. What do?
Wants to do this alone. Doesn't mean we can't follow and watch. And I'll at my staff on the ground to pass without a trace on us.
Oh, nice.
So get +10 to stealth.
Okay.
Utility.
Julep definitely needs that. Julep
Yeah.
definitely needs that.
He's already only got like a +20.
Oh,
He's
wait. Is this like, are we gonna be like maybe approaching 40 here?
Yeah, we're
On one of your stealth checks if it happens.
We could overdo 40. I could get 45.
Oh my god.
I can't get lower than 35 with pass without trace.
Ew. Oh my god.
Will just disappears from reality.
I love this. The second cast. What's pass without trace look like when you cast it?
I mean, as I cast it, it's just like I tap the staff on the ground, and like you don't notice a whole lot, especially if you're floating around. Other than like the wing beats just sound a little softer.
Okay.
My steps on the grass are just a little more muffled.
Okay.
Just
I'm gonna, like-
everything around me is just calmer sounding.
Okay. Is it verbal at all? The cast?
I don't think so. actually. Hold on. Verbal, somatic, yeah.
Yeah, verbal.
Yeah.
Okay. The second I hear the phrase, I'm just like, I love it.
As I approach the top of the stairs, you're right, 2 idiots with me. And I would like to open up 2 grates on my shoulders, emitting a little bit of light so I can see.
That's sick. Yeah.
That's so good.
Yeah. You pop your. It's like.
It's like
What's that car
folding
called? Oh, okay. I was thinking like the car where like the headlights like fold up.
Yeah.
I can't think of what it's called.
I'm imagining like a grill grate, you know?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
With,
Yeah.
with like
yeah.
the little slits that
Yes,
go like
yeah.
that.
Yeah. And it's like
Yeah.
little fires. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, the fire salts aren't burning within me.
Right.
That's awesome.
So you follow down these stairs. They go down quite a ways, and it's like halfway flooded all the way down, and you get to the bottom of the steps, and there's just kind of like it's completely dark, other than your lights, completely dark chamber that the waters come up to about like where your knees would be, so about like 2.5, 3 feet of water.
You assume I don't have knees.
Uh, you kind of look around for them, and you don't hear or see anything. Go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
6 or an 8.
An 8. You look around, and you're not seeing anything. And then finally, you catch a glimpse of Harpy, kind of like at the far end of this chamber that you've now entered. And he's just kind of waving towards you and saying, like, come here. He's not speaking, though.
Wanda, are you playing tricks on me?
It's not me.
I know it's not you.
This guy looks too friendly. I don't know if we should trust him.
I trust him more than you.
I just realized that I'm kind of like Batman with his voice.
Yeah,
I
vengeance.
was just imagining the college humor Batman.
It
I
was.
mean, dude, this Will Arnett impression is awesome.
This isn't what I was going for, but we're here now.
I love it. I think it's perfect.
Stay in the way.
This can't be real.
Where's my drugs going?
Harpy,
He just
it's me.
keeps motioning for you to come closer.
We're alone down here. You can talk.
By this point, I need you guys to make a stealth check. You guys would be about to enter the chamber.
Trying to think.
25.
25. All right.
35.
35. Incredible. What's your passive perception, Gengu?
Not that high.
Okay. You guys make it down and you don't splash any of the water. Do you guys have dark vision?
Yes.
Yes.
I think
Alright.
mine's out to 30 feet. No, 60 feet.
Make a perception check for me.
Bigsby's giving me the assist.
Oh, it was almost a 20. That's a 7.
Zero D20.
All right. Gooby, you don't see anything. Julep, you see Gengu approaching the metallic figure, waving towards him. And behind him, kind of encased in just complete shadow, and it gives you a scale of this room because it stands at about maybe 8 to 10 feet tall. You see this following behind Gengu as he's walking towards Harpy.
I'm not looking.
Holy fuck.
Oh, I know what that is. Oh, this is badass. Okay. Wait. Open in browser. Come on. Open. What the hell's happening?
Too many monitors.
Open in the fucking browser.
All right.
Okay.
So you see
how
that-
far away am I from Gingu?
You're about 20, 25 feet away from Gengu, and he's about halfway through this room, that you now see is extremely. This thing's not even near the ceiling of it, so it's a pretty big room as far as height goes. He's about halfway to Harpy, who's sitting at the back of the room.
Then I'm gonna message Gingu and I'm gonna say, Gingu, I'm back, and there's a big bad fucking evil looking thing behind the shiny guy.
Trying to trick you. He doesn't know.
He doesn't know.
He doesn't understand.
He doesn't understand.
Am I hearing that? What you're saying?
You're
What
hearing
Gingu's
Gengu's saying, yeah.
Who doesn't? The shiny guy? You don't? Who?
Harpy, you look quite different than we did before. Not quite like me anymore. How'd you get
Harpy,
here?
I'm gonna-
Harpy holds his arms out and like almost like he's expecting a hug from you.
Harpy. And slowly
I'm gonna.
walk towards the
I want
door.
to telekinetic shove Harvey
All right.
like backwards towards
Strength
the.
save, right?
How does this work? Where's my shit?
It would be against your spellcasting DC.
Okay. I don't think I have one of those. This is coming from an item.
From the item, then it should say that.
Oh, here we go. DC 17.
DC 17 and strength.
Yes.
Alrighty.
Harpy, how'd you get here? You've got to get us out of here.
No effect.
Okay.
Do you embrace Harpy?
I get very close to him.
I want to
Like-
create a burst of light with Druidcraft.
Okay.
Like basically in front of the big evil thing's
before
face.
you did that.
Okay.
Before you did that, what is Gangu doing?
I would like to approach Harpy. I would like to look him up and down, realize that he no longer looks like me.
Yeah.
Question myself how he got here, of course. And yearning for my friends, go in for an embrace.
So you're basically you're right in front of Harpy.
I'm right in front of him.
All right. What are you doing? You're putting a light behind?
I just want to create a burst of light. It's Druidcraft, so I don't think that's like permanent or anything.
Okay.
It's just like a spark.
Yeah.
Gangu,
Like to light up his face, the evil,
You
whatever
see-
the fuck this thing's face is.
there's a flash behind you that emanates on the wall in front of you with Harpy standing in front of that wall. Gooby and now sees this thing clearly, as well as you, Julep, that's behind Gangu. And it captures his attention, its head just kind of turns in the direction, like, it doesn't know, it realizes Gangu didn't, this thing's intelligent. It realizes Gangu didn't do that, and so it looks back towards the entrance. I need both of you guys to make a stealth check.
Ooh, not great.
You said it's plus 10?
It is plus 10.
43.
43. Gooby,
Hopefully that makes up for my 17.
He did it.
17. You see this creature with its horns and its big toothy smile of a mouth turn towards you, Gooby, directly. Doesn't seem to notice Julep, and you realize that this thing has like no eyes. It's just this like skeletal body just elongated upwards, with these giant horns sticking out of it and this giant toothy grin, and it begins going towards you. Simultaneously as this is happening, Gangu, you see that flash on the wall in front of you with Harpy, and Harpy begins kind of like just snapping in different ways and just body contorting, and it quickly shifts into this giant horned creature that has been following you. There's another one in front of you. If you want to look at the image, you may now look at the image to see what is standing in front of you. It's this giant skeletal-looking demonic creature with these giant red horns and these long claws, and it was already reaching out towards you, and it gets the jump on you. So it gets advantage on its attack. Oh, it did not roll it at all. Gangu, does a 16 hit you? Nope. You're able to quickly kind of jump out of the way of this thing's surprise attack as it is just transformed into this creature. I need everybody here to roll initiative.
Bang.
I
Dude,
need to
that
get
image
this-
is wild.
Yeah, that's not slightly disturbing or anything.
Wait, have I been...
No, you have not been noticed yet, and we will get to you
Yep.
in just a second.
Yep. Ancient Evil Awakens.
Alright. Julep, you are the first, and I will go ahead and give you a surprise round as well. So you get 2 rounds here,
Fantastic.
as this thing has not taken notice of you, and then you'll just take them 2 in a row, basically. On your first one, though, I do need you to do one thing for me. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Like
Before you do
immediately?
anything
Okay.
immediately, before you do anything else.
Alright. It's bad. 6.
You have become frightened for 1 minute.
For
Damn.
1 minute of... So there's 2 of them, right?
There is 2 of them.
Okay.
I don't like the minutes thing, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to change 1 minute. We're going to make that 6 rounds of combat. 'Cause that's easier to track for me.
Okay.
I feel like that's fair.
I am... Damn it. That
Yeah, this one's in
kinda...
between you and the other one.
It's in between me and the other one. That's worse.
But you get your 2 turns.
Frightened. Can't move towards it. Disadvantage on ability check and tackles. Creature can't willingly move close to the source of its
And your first round is a surprise, so it would nullify the disadvantage on an attack roll against it.
Right. I can't circle around this thing, can I? Or well,
It can
I'm
take
sorry.
room
How far away am I from it?
From
The one that I'm
the
frightened
one
of.
the one that you're frightened of, you're about 10 feet away.
I'm 10 feet away.
You were pretty close to it.
So I could like circle around it to get to the other one.
Yeah, that one's about 25 feet away from you.
Okay. So do I have enough movement with 30 feet to fly around and get in melee range of the other one?
What's your attack range? Melee range? 5 feet? I'm
5.
assuming.
5.
I'll say yeah. I'll be kind to you. I'll say yeah.
Evil will do that. So we're going to fly around and we're going to booming blade this one that is next to Gingu, which yeah. And it's just base attack, right? Because of disadvantage advantage.
Yep.
Okay.
And then your next turn, which will be right after this one, will be disadvantage.
Okay. So 19 to hit.
Yes.
Okay, so fucking damage.
That
Here we go.
hits.
And this one is embracing you, yes or no?
Not embracing him. It made a melee attack and it missed. It's like right in front of Gengu.
Okay.
Gengu did not accept Party's Hug, which was this monstrosity demon.
So it's that. Oh wait, is it that? Yeah, it's that.
So I got 14 so far.
Plus this. Plus this. So 30, 44?
44 damage total.
44 damage total.
Alright.
And 9 of that is thunder damage, I believe.
Cool. Got it. Noted.
And I buzz around and then I fucking just pierce right into him. And then I'll pierce right into him and kind of kick off to where I'm buzzing. That's all of my movement, right? 30?
Yeah.
Okay.
To get to him, yeah.
So yeah, to where I'm buzzing, within 5 feet. And then
So that's your surprise round.
yeah, and then where's my? Don't I have something that lets me? I'm looking for a feature. Sorry, you can take a buzzer.
Okay.
Oh, okay, here we go.
Gooby will be next, by the way, if you want to get anything prepared.
And then I want to try and I'll what is disengage? How's disengage work?
Bonus.
Full
You
action.
will be a bonus
Yeah,
action.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
what does
bonus
it do?
You can get away without provoking a.
Oh.
No opportunity attack. So
Okay.
you can do an attack
Oh,
as an
okay.
action, and then yeah.
For the rest of the turn, though, so that would be good. I'll try and I guess I'll try and use my bonus action to telekinetic shove him away again. DC 17.
Yeah. Saves.
And then I'm going to summon a genie.
All right.
And I'm going to summon it. I'll summon it just on the opposite side of this guy.
The one that's in front of Gengu?
Yes.
All right. So it's basically up against the wall with this creature. This creature is up against the wall.
Okay.
In the back.
Okay.
All right. Does that end your? This is your regular turn, right? Not no longer your surprise round. Is that in your regular turn?
The genie summon would have been of regular turn, or of the new turn, the non-surprise
Okay.
round. It would be of the
Yeah.
second turn.
Cool. So that's your action.
That would be my action, summon the genie in the second
All right. Bonus action. Doing anything?
turn. Bonus action.
You can disengage and fly away now.
Yes, I could. How does this summon? How summon work as far as action economy? If you fail. All right. What's it going to cost me to command this genie? It doesn't state in the item. It says as an action, I can summon it, and then it says it obeys any commands I give it.
Well, where in this range speak its word to summon a genie. The genie appears. Also, the genie is friendly to any commands. It obeys any commands you give it, no matter what level you use it at all. I mean, you can do like a short sentence as a free action. So
Okay.
I'll say as long as it's not anything extraordinary.
Okay.
You don't tell it to assassinate JFK. Get on a plane to go there.
Okay. Then I'll say in what is it? In Orin. Go ahead.
Say like 10 words. 10 words or less.
All right. Then in Orion, which is just going to sound like wisps out of my mouth. Or I'm going to say summon Orion and kill these things. Orion being the name of the air elemental that he summons.
Cool. He summons the air elemental.
He's using his summons to summon stuff.
It's crazy. Someception, dude.
Yeah.
Throw action.
I also all of this
Yeah.
I say in a panic,
Yep.
and then I'll bonus action disengage and like fly above out of reach.
Right. Let me check one more thing. Genie is friendly to you. No matter what, if you fail to give command, the genie defends itself against attack but takes no damage. Cool. So the genie will summon that thing. And I think that's an action for the genie to summon an air elemental. So,
Yeah.
so he spends his action on your turn commanding it.
Yes, yeah,
You
yeah.
summoned this thing, commanded it, it summoned the thing, and now we're at Gooby.
What's the spacing between like me and these other things?
So the one that has noticed you is 10 feet away from you. Julep, Gangu, and the other one are about like 25 feet away. Although Julep disengaged and kind of went away, so he's probably closer to like 20 feet, but he's like now off to the left.
And, I'm sorry, you said the other one was like right in front of me, pretty much.
About 10 feet
Closer.
away, yeah. And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me there.
All right.
Oh, I forgot.
27.
You're good. No frightening here.
We'll be seeing this thing and the one that attacked at Kingu
Uh-huh.
is gonna pick up his staff of the woodlands and kind of aim it top of it at this thing. Like, stay away from my friends, and is going to cast Moonbeam at level 3.
And this is the one that attacked Kingu?
This is the one that's coming towards me.
Towards you. Got it. All right.
So a silvery beam of pale light comes out of pretty much nowhere. It's just like a cylinder centered on this thing inside this chamber. It is 5-foot radius. When a creature enters the spell area for the first time on its turn or starts its turn there, it is engulfed in ghostly flame that causes searing pain and must make a Constitution save.
All right.
3d10 radiant damage on a fail, half as much on a success.
Cool. It makes the con save, and it got a 11.
The save is 19, so
It super fails.
21 points of radiant damage.
Cool. This radiant damage just kind of hits it out of nowhere, and you can see it go to like shield its eyes as it kind of burns this like black skin, kind of like begins smoldering on its hand and its face, and its horns have this red tint to it, and they begin to glow even more red upon contact with this moon beam.
And I believe that's all I've really got.
All right, Gingu,
Now,
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. It is your turn.
19.
You're good. You're not afraid.
Man.
Damn right.
Harpy.
We fear nothing. It's not Harpy. I don't know Harpy. That's not him.
How do you know Harpy?
Will you fight? Use me.
I would like to use a bonus action to end the rage.
Alright.
Yeah. Yeah, Hulk out, man.
Yeah, get pissed.
How do you know Harpy?
Are you talking to the creature?
I'm talking to the creature.
There is no response from it. It is now taking its hand away to like stop shielding from this moonbeam that hit it, and it just kind of begins opening its mouth and motioning towards you.
Interesting. I would like to look in front of me, look behind me. Do I see Gooby and what's his name now?
Yeah. You
I
can
told you all to stay back.
to leave you with these things? I don't think so.
So you knew they were down here.
Oh, but we couldn't just leave you to figure it out yourself.
That's going to be about the conversation you can have. But you can use your action to talk with Gooby.
So my whole action is just me talking because I don't feel like fighting.
Okay.
Yeah, I... Oh, jeez. Harpy. What have you done with Harpy?
That's not Harpy.
Damn.
You know.
I know. I'm from hell. I know what these things are. That's not Harpy.
What are they?
They're called eaglets. They'll fuck you up.
And about that time, this thing starts coming at you. Its big toothy grin opens up into this wide, elongated mouth as its jaw kind of like dislocates and tries to take a big old bite out of you.
Is this the one that I hit?
Yes.
Does it move more than 5 feet to do this?
No, because
Okay.
Gingu didn't move out of the way.
I assume the cylinder's right in front of me, right? Like he's on the front face of the cylinder, not hitting me.
The
The solar beam. or
yeah,
whatever.
it's not hitting you. Yeah. Does a 27 hit you?
It definitely hits me.
All right. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. Another one.
Okay. 17.
17 you save.
Okay.
That's good. You take 19 piercing damage.
Okay. And in a reaction,
Uh-huh.
I know this thing means business. I would like to use Hellish Rebuke.
Okay.
And
Fire Salt's fucking...
Wando is out now. He's out talking to me. He's
Yo,
like,
baby. It's go time.
all right, you need to make a dex saving throw.
All right. It will do that. It'll make the dex saving throw.
What's
And
the dex saving throw against? What does it even say?
It got a 20 on its dex save.
Yeah, whatever. You take 1d10 damage, right? I guess when it says 2d10 and then half on a successful, you roll both and then half it.
Roll both and then just...
Yeah, and it's half. Yeah.
Got it. I'll go do that. Alright, this man is taking 4 damage.
Cool. All right. 4 damage from the Hellish Rebuke.
What have you done to Harpy?
It then just kind of like
Where is he?
Where is he?
its teeth ungrasp from you, and it then comes at you with one of its claws. Does a 15 hit you.
Wait, how much did you hit me with last time?
19.
19. Okay, so so I take 9.
Okay. Yeah.
Instead.
Yep.
Okay. And
15 hit you?
no, it does not.
Does not. The other claw's gonna come at you. That'll hit you.
It's a hell of claws.
You take. Because the first one was bite, and then now 2 claw attacks from it.
And
You
start using my teeth.
Take 16 points of slashing damage. Half to 8.
Yep.
And that will be its turn. The other one in front of Gooby is going to strike at Gooby.
Starts its turn in there, it still gets hit with that damage.
Okay, cool.
It has to make the save and it's hit by the damage.
Gotcha. Alright, so it is a con save, right?
Yeah, weak swing, my bad.
It does not. I got 10.
So that's another 3d10 radiant damage.
Yep, go and roll it for me.
15 more damage.
13 more damage to this fella. Alright, it is now going to come at you. And it's not going to use teeth because it's like getting hit with this moonbeam. It's just going to try to claw at you 3 different times.
Alright.
Alrighty. So we have 19, 20, and a 17. Oh, yeah, 17.
My armor class is 20.
Alright, cool. So none of those hit you.
As it's clawing at me, Gooby's just kind of hit into the side roof.
I love it.
It's just trying to.
It's almost it's like it's taking bites out of you, but it's actually just your fucking form fitting the...
Osmosis cone style.
It swings just a whole other ghost through my body.
Deep cut.
Hell yeah, dude.
Do a little roll. Alright. Julep, it is now your turn.
And I'm frightened. Okay,
Still frightened of that one behind you.
is there an angle for me in 30 feet of movement to... Wait, when does the air element... When does Orion go?
On your turn. Do you want to go first?
No, did the air elemental not get a turn in the first round? The summon?
Yeah, that's true. All right. Yeah, the statue there.
Yes.
Cool. Yeah, we'll go. Give it.
Jeez.
Sorry.
So-
Sorry, I had somebody summon something.
Yeah. So is the other one still in the moonbeam?
Yes.
How long
Yeah,
does the moonbeam stay there?
No, Julep would know or not. It's a concentration spell that lasts a minute. I can move it around on my turn as an action.
Would you have ever used it in our previous adventures?
Possibly.
Give me a history check, Julep. See if
I like it. No, I don't. Okay, no, I don't. All right, you know what? Considering the thing that I thought was going to synergize with it doesn't, we're going to use that. So the air elemental is going to cast Whirlwind as its action. Each creature. So the air elemental is going to move to the moonbeam, and then let me actually see it. That would be self harm. So maybe he doesn't do that. Okay. He's just going to go up beside the moonbeam and smack this guy. Plus 8 to hit, and 2d8. So this is bludgeoning damage. So. Oh my god, there's no way. 11 and 13 to hit.
I know.
Okay. And I think that is all he gets.
Cool. All right. It whirlwinds and fails.
All right.
Julep, it's your turn.
All right. So is there a way for me to line up the one that's not in the moonbeam to is the one not in the moonbeam within 15 feet of the moonbeam?
No.
Ah, fuck. Is there anything that he is within 15 feet of that if he were to get knocked or pushed into it, it could hurt him more?
I mean, you can push him closer to Gooby.
Like a cliff, or like.
No, you're an underground like
Okay.
cellar that's flooded.
All right. We're fucking stabbing him again.
You can see if it'll drown.
I'm gonna. There's water. Is it deep? Does
It's
it
like,
look deep?
it's like 3 feet of water. You can try to force it down, see if it'll drown. You think it's anything there?
No, it doesn't need air. I can tell it doesn't need air. My 18 insight check, dude. My 18 insight check, it doesn't need air. No. I can feel it.
From the 9 hells.
Yeah.
Impersonates loved ones.
All right. Well, considering that I'm like above this one, you will. We're gonna just basically beeline straight down onto his head and try to stab him in the
Okay, yeah. You jump in between the horns.
head. Is this flanking?
No.
What if I fly in behind him?
He's against the wall.
Fuck.
I mean, isn't new? Well, it's not really.
But on like a regular roll last round, you did 40 points of damage.
Yeah, but we're crit fishing, dude. It's 21 hit.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
The metagamer.
Yeah.
We're booming blading him.
Okay. Just give me the grand total at the end.
Yeah. Where's the shit? 47.
I got sneak attack. Nice.
47.
47 damage.
Yeah.
Take your word for it.
13 thunder. Here comes the thunder.
You come in and stab this thing right in the head. It looked bloody. You definitely done a crazy amount of damage to this. The hell beast.
Okay.
Kind of rears back and it's just kind of. It's angrier than it was. It was already pretty upset.
All right, and then I guess bonus action. I'm gonna try and shove it away from all this again.
Okay.
So 17 DC.
And strength.
Yep.
Saves.
Okay. And that'll be.
Alrighty. Mr. Gooby.
So this one that's in front of me, it's still coming at me.
Yeah. Still hungry for Gooby. Goob.
Sure. Right. So I can. It's still in the moonbeam ray, isn't it?
The one in front of you, yes.
Okay. I'm going to and just kind of shift my staff over to directly in front of his chest.
Okay.
And the light off of the staff changes from like glowing silvery glow to like a sickly green energy that blasts at it, casting light.
Okay.
So that's another Constitution save.
He is going to try and save it, and he got a 9.
9 out of that does not save, so he's going to take full 88 necrotic damage. 36 necrotic.
Oh, I thought you said 88 necrotic damage. 88 necrotic, 36 you said?
Yes.
Cool. He's looking pretty messed up. Not bloodied, but he's getting there.
And the moonbeam is still there.
Okay.
Didn't drop concentration on
And
it.
it's on his turn, right? Is when he
Yes, it's on his turn, he'll get hit by it.
got it.
But otherwise, I'm standing firm right there.
Mr. Gangu,
Yes.
would you like to
Yes.
have more conversations?
I would like to start smacking now. We've already held
Okay.
him. We're smacking. You gotta try talking to him first. You know, you gotta know what's going on.
He looks like a real personable chump.
Yeah, we're smacking.
Mhm.
Straight forward, straight down onto his noggin with the wand Vorkus.
Got it.
Does a 24 hit?
24 will definitely hit this fella.
Okie dokie.
Let's go 1-0.
You can see as the one is coming towards him, he kind of has this like weird reaction. You can see it almost like shudder, like a chill. hit it.
I hit him with 18 damage.
18 damage. It takes 18 damage. Still bloodied, still messed up, still standing.
Same exact smack like a whirlwind coming down on him.
Got it.
Does a 17 hit?
17 does not hit.
This one smacks his horns and bounces right off.
Yeah.
As a bonus action, I'm gonna smack him again.
Okay.
In a frenzy.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, Barb.
21.
That'll make contact with him.
Alright, we're gonna smack him for 18 again.
Another 18 damage.
Nice.
Still standing. Still standing, but very weak and shaken. You've shaken its resolve with the appearance of Wando.
That's dope. Ah, what does that mean?
What does it mean?
Well, that's it.
I got some mileage.
I
Cool.
would like to point out that I am utterly exhausted emotionally and physically at this point.
Gotcha. Well, I'm ready to physically try to outshrink this guy. As he's gonna try to grab Wando out of your hands.
Not happening.
Answer the question.
So be a strength save from you.
He said not happening, dude.
That's definitely not happening. 28.
Yeah, he can't. Yeah, he can't grab it.
Got vice grip on this bitch.
Yeah.
This journey with Gangu and Wando is awesome.
You guys are kind of
Bounce you back
successful, and he just can't get it away from you. That he uses his whole turn for that. The other one in front of our good friend Gooby is he's remaining in this moonbeam. He just needs it. Call and save. He got 17. He's 19, right?
17.
Yeah. Cool.
It's another 17 points of radiant damage.
More damage to him. 17 points. This one's now bloody. But it is going to now try and hit you with its claw twice. We're looking at a. That second one's not going to hit. What is your AC? Cool. We got a 22. The first one will make contact. 3d8 plus that. 16 points of slashing.
Okay.
And it's going to try to bite you. It begins walking forward 5 feet to get right up on you as its claw kind of like grabs into you and stabs into your goo, and it kind of uses it to like pull itself as it walks toward you through the moonbeam. How wide is the moonbeam?
It is output radius, so 10 foot wide.
Okay, so he's technically still in it. But he's right on top of you, and he's going to try to bite into you, Mr. Gooby. That is a 21.
Okay.
Did you make a wisdom save?
That's a natural 20 for 31.
You're good. You still take 25 piercing damage,
Okay.
but you are good. Alright, and then the wind elemental we did the end of last turn, correct?
Yes, but also the genie.
Oh, yeah. We'll go ahead and knock both of those out right now.
Okay. Air elemental. Gonna again try and slam the gentleman in the moonbeam.
And it's a loose turn.
Scoundrel, maybe.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. It's plus 8.
Got it.
Oh my god, he rolls like shit. Neither of those are gonna hit. And then the genie is going to fly over to the one moonbeam, and he's going to take
Away from the one up against the wall. I'll say he's preoccupied, so no opportunity.
Yeah, he's gonna make a few skinny tor attacks. So he rolled. I think it's plus 9. Plus 9 hit. So 22, 23, and 11.
2 of it.
Okay. And then what is the damage? 2, 6.
Need that. Oh yeah. Let's go.
Plus a d6. Yeah. So he's gonna make a few swings at that guy, miss one of them, and deal. We'll say 18 slashing and 4 under.
Are these magical attacks?
For the magical attacks. It doesn't say, so I would say no, but the thunder damage would surely.
The thunder damage does count.
Yeah.
The other stuff.
Okay.
You quickly realize
Yeah,
as you
yeah.
observe the genie that none of his attacks did damage, but the thunder did.
Okay.
And it was 4 thunder?
Yes, 4 thunder.
Okay, and that's the genie's turn?
That is the genie's turn.
As the genie is just landing on this thing in no effect, you hear some splashes coming from behind you, Gooby, and everybody kind of hears a familiar voice coming out. What's going on here? As you hear Fortuna begin speaking. Well, it would seem that they've discovered our friends. As you hear the voice of Rig begin speaking as well.
Those bitches.
Wait, what's happening?
Yes, can we have some help, please?
Yes.
Yeah.
For your Gooby.
We will help you indeed. Right, Aoife? As you see, Aoife now makes her way down the steps behind Rig and Fortuna.
Yes, we shall.
Smudge wants his wand back, and we plan to give it to him.
Sweet.
Oh. Would you please, take care of the flying one? And
Have we seen Apollos?
no, you have not. And about that time, Apollo, I had been rolling stuff for this entire time,
Oh, wait.
jumps out of the shadows, and throws 2 spectral cards at you. Julep. 16.
Oh.
And 14. That's not gonna, both those are not gonna hit. He picks these special cards out and throws them, and they go flying off, and missing everything.
Alright, gained it.
Not you. Cool, alright. Damn it. Sorry, I thought I had that one. That'll bring us back around to the top of the order. Mr. Julep.
So, okay. So the layout is that we're like as deep.
I didn't go, did I?
There's like,
Wait, this is, we're not at the top. Yeah,
Oh, shit.
these guys are not doing this.
Right.
So we'll go from. So we have the one, the Hell Beast up against the wall. Gangu in front of that. You're off to the left with Apollos. If we're coming from the stairs looking in. So you're off to the left with Apollos, in kind of between distance-wise between Gangu and the one in the moonbeam. Then you have the one in the moonbeam. Then you have Gooby, and then behind Gooby, about 15 feet at the edge of the staircase, is Aoife, Rurik, and Fortuna.
I'd like to point out Katie was all eyes forward, not noticing
Yeah.
anything behind him.
Got it. Is that?
yes, I think so. Yes.
Right.
And so,
Oh, and then your genie is on top of the one that's in the moonbeam.
and the air elemental. Okay. And so, fuck. What's the name? Aoife. Aoife.
It's Aoife, and you better damn well get it right.
You don't know. You don't deserve it this way. So anyway, so Ophi, Rurig, Fortuna, and Apollos are all going to be after the genie and the air elemental,
They're
right?
at the end.
Okay,
And
cool.
I'll go ahead and say that Aoife will go first out of all of those, except for Apollos. Apollos will go before you.
I guess you don't know what they're after until they show you.
Okay. And okay.
Sorry, just can we run down the initiative real quick?
Yeah, so initiative order. Julep first, then Gooby, then Gangu, then Hell Beast that Gangu's pit up against with, Moonbeam, Hell Beast. Then after that, the Air Elemental and the Genie. Then Apollos, then you, then Rurik, then Fortuna. That's the initiative order.
One help is dead now?
No,
So
these are
back to the initiative?
Yes, yep, they have to choose.
How close is Apollos?
I see.
Apollos.
How far up, how are you flying?
I would end up turning like right above the Hellbeast head.
Cool, so he's out 10 feet away from you.
10 feet away from me?
In the water, yeah. And he just did this little card, did you?
Okay.
Alright, fantastic. We're back at the top of the order. Julep, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm going to.
Your turn's off and your fear.
Okay, yeah, right. So I can.
One in the moonbeam.
Right. So basically, if I want, yeah, I can go towards Apollos.
Or the other one. Anybody else.
Yeah, I have to like solo arms. Okay. Okay. I'm going to. My attention is 100% on Apollos now. He killed him.
Yeah,
Okay.
I should say, yeah.
So I'm going to bonus action, dimensional cloak, which is going to impose disadvantage on attack rolls against me and advantage on spell checks. And then. You said he's 15 feet away from me? 10 feet
Below you. Like,
below me.
right below you, yeah.
Okay.
He kind of popped out of the water and went. He's real short, remember? So he was kind of like snorkeling with his eyes.
Does it look like he has any melee weapon on?
No, it does not.
Okay.
He's
Then,
not holding anything.
yeah. Alright, I'm gonna fucking roll wind dive towards his ass. That's it.
Cool.
Do I take an opportunity attack to help this guy?
No, because he's pretty much preoccupied with Yubi.
Okay. Let me see.
No, that's the other one. He's on top of you. Either way, they're both pretty focused on their effective targets.
Alright, Big B's gonna need a little assist on this dive.
Let me know what you roll.
We got a 32 to hit.
32. Fantastic. That'll hit him.
That's good. This is a bit late. It's mediocre. So I'm gonna immediately stab into him and let land like feet first, and then I'm gonna kick off of him. So I'm like, less about 5 feet away. That should stab him for 49 damage, 11 thunder.
49 damage plus 11 thunder?
No, sorry, it's 11 of it is thunder.
Okay, cool. 49 damage to. Oh, so he's immediately bloody from this. You hit him in his laugh that he was kind of doing this roll, nasally laugh, and immediately stops. And he blood starts kind of pulling underneath him in the water.
I want to. Yeah. I'll action surge. I don't know.
That brings us to Goody.
Because this thing is like, it's still trying to claw against wind from me.
Yeah, he's still moving though.
Googie is just this over with them, and to see Googie just start kind of expanding out 3 points ornament from where it turns into Triceratops.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
8 to 10 feet ceiling.
It's higher than that.
It's 6 tall.
Okay.
This is the reason I don't think Brontosaurus would fit. If it,
No, it would not. No, I'll try that.
Don't try that.
Sure, go for it. See what happens.
We'll turn to that dice. We'll turn to that dice.
I have all wit.
Hell yeah.
And that is a bonus action, so then the action is going to be I'm going to swing my head up at this thing and try to gore it.
Okay, yeah.
There you go.
Ooh,
I hope he's being devoured by a T-Rex while with the demon.
oh man.
Go
Oh,
ahead.
no.
A 10 to hit.
That was a 10 to hit. That was a natural 1 on the roll.
Oh, cool. Alright. Oh, okay. You hit him.
That's right.
Yeah.
We're definitely. Wait a second. I have a question.
That's crazy, dude. I'm not your fucking captain.
You're on 16 here, huh? I mean, here, look, I got a new system for it. I can introduce that new system if we like.
Listen, I have killed like 2 of our main characters.
You shot all of us in the back. So,
Oh, yeah, my bad. Yeah,
This is before you get early on the adventure. This is early on the adventure. Here, you know what? Goody, just because your friends want it so bad.
I think it's a 5% chance.
It's 10% chance in this case, right?
We're gonna roll you I got a new system.
Oh, I got it.
Okay.
You gotta find out what you don't know that. You lose your balance while you make this attack, even though you have 4 legs. You kind of sit in the water somehow, and you fall prone, and your movement now reduces to 0.
I like the idea. I like the idea. Like spread all 4 legs spread out. Like flat on the ground. That's the last time you turned into Triceratops. So come on.
It's still jelly though, right?
Yeah,
still the same texture.
Hell yeah.
Triceratops shape now.
So,
My development produces your turn. Yeah, I'm still there. That's all I got.
The movie's there, right?
moving still there.
Moving still there. I can still concentrate on it.
Cool. It's your turn.
Yeah, I'm fine. 25.
Beautiful. 25 hits.
Alright, ready for 50.
15 damage to him. He is on death's order.
Here's my hit.
Alright.
Nat 20.
That'll hit.
Critical.
Yes.
Alright, I would like one to hit. Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
This
So
is
a
a
lot
lot
of these go straight through the horns, smack that in the middle, crushing the skull, and indeed, this thing's skull is now infused on the end of my wand now.
Oh, dude, that guy you pulled back out.
It's
This is
now
all
horns now.
Yeah.
And just for good measures, since I don't see any other threat in here, I'll smack it while it's dead.
Alright. So, people,
Yeah, I'll smack it while it's down.
that one's turn is over.
It's not.
Alright, fantastic. Let's roll a d100 for King.
Oh, fuck.
It's all you deserve.
You can pay really hard for it. You got 35. You lose your grip as you attack. You need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Let's put the advantage on those. Wow, I rolled out 1 and 19, so now you're 18 total.
Fantastic. You knocked out weapon.
Alright.
Keep your hands.
I like that. You get the crit fail, then you still have an opportunity to save it like that.
I get that.
Yeah.
Alright, go on the moonbeam. So you're in the moonbeam. You make a con save. It gets 12, so it takes full run of the moonbeam.
3 D10 radiant. Great. 12 damage.
12 damage to it. Alright. Fantastic. It is going to. Cool. It's going to attack you with its claws at advantage. First one.
I think it's 13.
13?
Yes.
Alright, that one hits. That one hits. And that one hits. So all 3 hit. So that is 78 plus 12. That is 56 slashing damage to me.
Oh, D6.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see here.
You can shoot it with a
25. I think.
Sure, got his small shape.
Yeah.
AP pool.
Yeah.
You just read it right back in.
Is the moonbeam, is the moonbeam transparent?
It's just
Silver
a
light.
for each column of light.
I can make a concentration check here.
Because there truly is a moonbeam between me and everything
Oh,
else.
yeah,
I can see everything.
It's 10 foot wide, so it's not between you and everything.
Also-
You and me.
Well, things in front of you, which is
And it's between you and me.
You might be able to see.
Sorry, on the test run.
You guys are like 15 feet away from Beauty and this other monster. Yeah. And then yeah,
Decision save.
Yep.
And a check. I forget.
I don't know, it's the creatures. I can maintain wisdom and intelligence, right?
I'm checking to see which of the stats. I know wisdom, intelligence, and charisma are saved. I don't remember constitution is not.
Oh, that isn't. That's.
Triceratops have a high con, you think?
Oh, true. This is your benefit.
Actually, looking back and forth at it, it's the same. Like, Triceratops is 17, Chronotic 16. It's still the same.
Cool. So I rolled.
Forecaster. So I get advantage on concentration checks.
Nice.
It was 56 damage to you.
Let's take nice and on side.
So let's go.
Okay.
Attack roll. No, so I was taking attack zone, so we'll just have you rolls and I divide by 18 was the for each.
Yeah, so first one, 16, so I would it was already.
Alright. Well,
So
so
it
you
was 18 or
yeah, no, yeah, so damage 18. So I think what it's
constitution save is going to be that damage.
yeah. So I so 10
Yeah,
10
yeah.
Come on.
Nice.
Save more save.
And yeah, that's it.
That's huge.
Moonbeam.
You just hear it turn
No.
Alright, so concentrate on stuff. They can't cast new spells.
Alright. So that's his turn. Apollos looks up at you, Julep. I'll be back, my friend. And he casts plane shift on himself. And he just pops out of the distance.
If he moves 25 feet, he's taking damage.
He is a different lane.
Well, does he move?
Different lane?
I rolled damage.
Yeah, he's moving when he's the other lane.
Okay, he's going to take 38 damage.
There's no shot.
Max damage. 20 damage. Now he's dead.
Alright, we'll go to your summon slurs.
Okay.
Your elemental energy.
Okay, so they are both going to diverge onto how stacked are if you were able to.
Like you mean like a copy?
Yeah.
Okay.
The air elemental is going to it's a large, so you take up 10 out of 10 instead of 5 by 5. It's going to center itself on him and cast whirlwind. So each, yeah, 13.
Plus 6 for my aura.
So strength save 13.
Heroic saves. 14 saves.
Saves.
You need something that elemental
Save for real. Okay. 3. Okay, you're also in the game. Takes half that. And you're only going to take 4 bludgeoning damage. And then the genie is going to move itself between Gooby and basically on the opposite side of Gooby, so between Gooby and E3. And and it's going to cast Create Whirlwind, which is better than the other one. So this is in a 10-foot diameter circle. Yeah, strength save, DC 18.
Triple 6.
Yeah, it's up from aura.
Heroic saves. Fortuna saves. Aoife saves.
I'm still reading.
I'll try it again.
Okay, so check 60 creatures. Don't know what that means. I just get it. Just kind of yeah, that'll be it.
Alright.
The world remains there though.
Nice. Aoife, your turn.
Alright.
We need a recap layout.
I think so. Okay. Just understand dimensions. So they have to
Yeah.
work out on a few more feet of stairs. Instead of about 50 feet from us to do another genie's gamma. And then what's the room look like?
The room's kind of like a square. It's a square room with 3 water in it.
What are the dimensions?
Height-wise, it's about 20 feet high, and it's about 25 feet to the right, 25 feet to the left, all the way down, and it's about, I'd say about 60 feet that direction, to the back of the room.
Okay,
So 5 to 60.
nice. Yeah. Archie will cast bless and target herself. Fortune and ready.
Yeah, all this.
Will bonus action. Misty step. And I assume can move within feet.
Yeah.
Sorry, perfect.
No, it's not 30.
If moving out like a straight line, because of the genie, who uses tracks, the hell beast is the moonbeam, and then what distance can you go the hell beast?
Ooh, that makes sense.
Oh,
And it's super dead.
okay. Then I should get into the. I should go party 10 feet for in between hell beast and that's where it ends.
Okay. There's one here.
Directly from me.
I get it. I get it.
Do you have summons get opportunity attacks? Oh yeah, well, okay. I was saying okay.
Misty, use your movement closer.
Oh, right. That's right. Yeah.
If you're doing 30 feet, what's your movement? 30 feet? You can use it. Make it walking. If you want to go to him.
Yes, I'll get to him and then 50 words of reaction. Sure. Fine. Good to go. Thank you,
What are you doing? You're still doing
Take care of yourself. She missed kind of like she really likes what you got.
What's wrong?
Your new friend is in another place.
My friend.
That's what
That was you did that.
Let's see if he gets it. I'm gonna do insight check. 14 he gets it.
Okay. Fantastic. Cool. Well, Rory is Rory's going to walk up to from the ground. Goody.
So do something react.
It's not equal 6 strength.
Oops. Yeah. This
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
Turn. Okay. This is
Oh, that's- alright, cool.
22. From your own.
Yeah, to hit.
22 to hit.
Yes, sorry.
is using that for reaction.
Oh, damage. 16. Okay.
16 bludgeoning damage.
Ouch.
Electrical damage. Cool. So he's walking forward. The air elemental hits him, and he is going to. He's legit.
Oh, nice.
Makes sense, air elemental.
Okay.
Does it 18 hit air elemental?
Yes.
Does it
15
8?
hits.
Okay, well, that's it. What are his resistance and all that stuff?
Fighting, thunder, bludgeoning, piercing, slashing from non-magical attacks.
The same poison.
Immunities. It's also grapple, poison.
Cool, alright, so he's going to take piercing damage because it's a magical weapon. Takes a critical 17 piercing damage from the snaps. He's going to continue on to the saunter towards.
16 times.
He's going to continue saunter up to Booty. Mr. Booty. Move up on the ground. He's going to stab at you. 23. Yeah, hey. Oh, I forgot advantage. We'll say that's one else. We'll roll advantage now. And 28. Roll the hits. 8 piercing.
You cast my too.
Yes, yes.
18.
You want to try? Okay. So, piercing, yeah.
Okay.
28 does it.
So that's 10, slashing, and 600.
It's not just 6 under. Got it. Cool. He takes damage. Same like on face. This is just first off. So 28 piercing, 6 piercing. How do you do damage?
Goody has resistance to poison.
Resistance to poison. And hash it. You'll take half of the damage. You take 15 damage.
Is that what you have?
That's the math. Okay. Oh, I see, we did the math. It was 2011. If you wanted to double check that. Also, I need you to make constitution save. So then, could you have
Just 4 minutes equal.
Yes, yes, yes.
Decided anyway.
Okay, cool.
Let's get cool.
You notice Blade, as he gets turned around for you, he wants you to see that he's still in it. You'll see that he's piercing around whatever the screen is. You can see the poison on the blade is that from both.
Also, just only around 20% bleeding.
It says on the blade.
Just.
He breaks it, but he's not it. Alright, that's his turn. Miss Fortuna is going to. What you want to do? She's going to get and she's going to be and I need to roll. It was a big roll.
Good thing for good notes. 20.
Ooh, saves. Sorry. No effects. No effects. She is going to go ahead and she's going to go there now. Oh, she's sorry. She's at there. 28.
Yeah.
This is piercing damage. 17 more piercing damage. Go ahead and poison because it's Alright. Here.
Well, I'm going to roll a fit first off. In average, roll a fit. Mess around. And,
You want to down here.
let's see. In, Indian zone, you'll see. In house number. So in this round, and what does it appear? Eva uses extra spells.
Okay, perception check. And the DC will depend on what you're doing this. We're not doing this. Is action or reaction?
Last reason. That's actually. I'll have the deal with this one.
23. Right. People use yourself.
No, I have the forecast as well. So, like, the idea was, you know,
Alright.
we actually need. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to look is my weapon is. But if that's the case, then I don't know. Sorry.
Yeah, exactly.
Very true. Sure. In that case, you look something like okay. G. Now, I'm gonna is a handless. That appears to be similar to those that well, anything that seems to have a cold on it.
Hey, yo! Haven't played this time?
You know,
Yeah,
I'm gonna buzz between her and you, and I'll use my action to slight hand anyway. Isn't it?
it's that roll, sure. What would you
side hands.
Jesus Christ.
What's your
I can't. Well, I'm guessing you can save for wisdom save for protection or something.
is that charisma?
I would like to be
Just match that. Alright. Something's gonna matter. I'm gonna so we go see these here. Yeah, match this. So, well, and I'm gonna stab it on my right at the shoulders, and you, and some cases I'm gonna be stab and round, and it'll deal. That's all damage. 38 piercing and 12 fire. Oh, sorry, and I'm going to because I don't actually both of them. Actually, you can use your dice to add 8 tiles. So it'll be 4. I don't know. So 4 piercing, 12 fire, and I'm gonna push back 15. That's and then I'll do here. Besides 15 manually. I'm not here now.